Today I wake up early. My room is quiet. I sit on my bed and think about my work. I want to start something new. Maybe business. Maybe a new skill. My mind talks to me. It says, you can do it. Then it says, what if you fail? I feel hope and fear together. My heart feels fast. My hands feel cold. I stand up and wash my face. In the mirror I see my eyes. They look tired but ready. My mind remembers old mistakes. It shows me times when people did not believe me. This becomes a wall inside my head. I stop for a moment. I breathe slowly. I say, I am learning. I go outside. The world looks busy. People walk fast. I feel small. My mind asks, are you good enough? This question hurts my self-respect. I want to run back home. But I take one step forward. Just one step. This step feels heavy, but strong. At work I try something new. I do not know everything. I make small errors. My mind feels shame. It says, others are better. Then I see one thing. Every error teaches me. I write notes. I listen more. I ask simple questions. Slowly, fear becomes less. During the day my mind fights with me. One voice stops me. One voice pushes me. I learn to choose the calm voice. I talk to myself with respect. I say, you are growing. This is how self-respect starts. Not from money. Not from people. From inside. When night comes, I feel tired but proud. I did not quit. I learned today. Tomorrow my mind will test me again. The story continues as challenges grow, lessons deepen, confidence builds slowly, and choices shape my future path step by. Next morning I wake with new thoughts. My body feels tired, but my mind feels curious. I remember yesterday. I did not quit. This memory gives me small power. I drink water and plan my day. My mind asks many questions. What should I learn today? What if I fail again? Fear comes, but it is softer now. I travel to my workplace. On the way I watch people. Some look confident. Some look lost. I understand one thing. Everyone fights a silent fight inside. This idea makes me calm. I am not alone. At work I choose one task. I focus only on this task. My mind tries to jump. It thinks about money, respect, future, and past. I stop it gently. I tell myself, do one thing well. I work slowly. I check my work twice. This builds trust in myself. A problem comes. I do not understand it. My mind feels angry. It says, why is this hard? I feel heat in my face. I pause. I breathe. I remember learning is not fast. Learning is daily. I ask for help. This is hard for my ego, but good for growth. When someone explains, I listen fully. I do not pretend to know. I take notes. I practice again. The problem becomes clear. My mind feels light. Confidence grows like a small plant. In the evening I review my day. I see progress, not perfection. I respect my effort. I sleep with one promise. Tomorrow I will show up again, ready to learn, ready to fight fear, ready to build my value step by step. My mind stays open, patient, strong and awake, watching thoughts, choosing action, accepting mistakes, and moving forward slowly with discipline, honesty, courage, and clear purpose every single day without stopping inside. I wake up again with more awareness. My mind feels busy but stronger. I remember yesterday lessons clearly now. I tell myself learning takes time. I prepare for the day slowly and calmly. I eat simple food and feel energy inside. On the way to work my mind starts talking. It reminds me of fear. It reminds me of goals. Both feelings walk with me. I do not push them away. I observe them quietly. This gives me control. At work I face a new challenge today. It looks difficult at first. My chest feels tight. My thoughts say stop. I pause and breathe deep. I break the task into small steps. One step looks easy. I start with that. While working, I make another mistake. My mind wants to shout at me. I stop that voice. I say mistakes are teachers. I correct the error slowly. I learn a better way. This moment builds my skill. Someone watches my work. I feel nervous. I think about respect. I remember self-respect comes from effort. I stand straight and stay honest. I explain what I know. I also say what I do not know. This feels strong. During lunch, I think about business and life. Success is not fast. It is daily action. It is patience. It is discipline. My mind starts to accept this truth. In the evening, I feel tired but clear. My mind feels trained like a muscle. I trust myself more today. I write my progress on paper. I promise to stay consistent. Tomorrow my mind will test me again. I am ready to face it with calm, focused courage and steady action inside. I continue learning daily without quitting because growth happens slowly when the mind stays humble, open, patient, and disciplined every single day. My body feels tired, but my heart feels steady. I remember my promise to stay consistent. I prepare for work without rush or fear. On the road, I think about my mind. It still creates doubt and noise. But now I notice these thoughts quickly. I do not follow every thought. I choose action over overthinking. At work, I face another task. It looks bigger than before. My mind reacts fast. It shows fear and old stories. I stop and breathe slowly. I remind myself that growth is slow. I divide the task into small parts. One part feels possible. I start working with full attention. Time passes quietly. My confidence grows little by little. A mistake appears again. This time I do not panic. I accept the mistake calmly. I fix it with patience. This builds trust inside me. Someone speaks to me strongly. My ego feels hurt for a moment. I control my reaction. I listen instead of fighting. I learn something useful. In business and life, I see one rule. Skills grow when mind stays open. Respect grows when actions stay honest. Money comes later, not first. At night I review my behavior. I see improvement in my choices. My self-respect feels deeper now. I sleep knowing I am changing. Tomorrow my mind will test me again. I will show up again. I will work, learn, fail, and improve. This journey continues step by step. I stay patient, strong, focused, and disciplined. I move forward without quitting or hiding. My story grows with effort daily. Challenges increase and lessons become clearer. I am still learning and moving ahead. The path stays open before me now. With steady actions, quiet courage, and honest effort, I continue building my future every single day. I wake up. My eyes open and my mind starts talking. It brings many thoughts at the same time. Some thoughts push me. Some thoughts stop me. First, I sit silently for 1 minute. I do not touch my phone. I do not think about work. I just breathe slowly. This is the first rule. Control starts with silence. Then I choose one clear goal for the day. Only one. Not 10 things. My mind feels safe with one target. I say it in simple words. Today I will focus on this work. My mind tries to distract me. It shows fear. It shows comfort. It says, rest more, do it later. I notice this voice. I do not fight it. I say, I hear you, but I move now. I break my work into small steps. Very small steps. My mind accepts small actions easily. Big goals scare the mind. Small steps train it. When I work, I set a short time. 10 minutes. Only 10. I promise my mind a break after that. This builds trust. The mind learns to stay. If thoughts come again, I write them down. I do not act on them. Writing removes pressure. The mind becomes lighter. I remind myself why I started. Not money, not people, but self-respect. This gives power. At night I review my day. I check effort, not result. This teaches my mind discipline. Slowly, my mind learns one system. Decide. Start. Stay. Repeat. This is how control grows. This is how focus stays. Tomorrow I wake up again. The system repeats. The mind is like a child. If you do not guide it, it runs anywhere. To control the mind, you need a system, not motivation. Step 1. Decide clearly. The mind gets confused with many goals. Choose only one thing you want to do. Say it in simple words. I will work on this skill. When the goal is clear, the mind feels safe. Step 2. Reduce thinking, increase action. The mind loves thinking, not doing. Thinking feels easy. Action feels hard. Do not wait for confidence. Start with a small action. Very small. The mind follows action, not plans. Step 3. Break the task. Big tasks scare the mind. Small tasks train the mind. One small step creates movement. Movement creates focus. Focus creates discipline. Step 4. Set time, not mood. Mood changes every day. Time does not. Decide fixed time to work. Even 10 minutes is enough. When time is fixed, the mind obeys. Step 5. Control distractions. Distractions are food for the mind. Remove phone. Remove noise. A quiet place makes control easy. Step 6. Talk to yourself properly. Do not insult your mind. Give simple commands. Stay here. Do this now. The mind listens to calm authority. Step 7. Stay on one path. Jumping between things breaks discipline. Finish what you start. Consistency builds self-respect. Control does not come in one day. It comes from repeating the system daily. This is how the mind becomes your tool, not your boss. To stay on one thing, you must understand one truth. The mind does not like pain. It likes comfort. So when work becomes hard, the mind tries to escape. This is where most people lose control. Rule 1. Expect resistance. When you start any work, resistance will come. Boredom, fear, laziness. This is normal. Do not think something is wrong. Resistance means you are growing. Rule 2. Do not negotiate with the mind. The mind will say, just 5 minutes more. This is a trap. If you negotiate, you lose. Decide once, then act. No discussion. Rule 3. Use physical action. When the mind feels stuck, move the body. Stand up. Walk. Write something. Action breaks mental loops. Rule 4. Remove choice. Choice weakens focus. Decide work time in advance. Decide place in advance. When choice is removed, discipline stays. Rule 5. Track effort, not result. Results come late. Effort comes daily. When you track effort, the mind stays patient. Rule 6. Protect your energy. Less sleep, bad food, too much phone. All weaken control. A tired mind cannot stay focused. Rule 7. End the day with review. Ask one question. Did I show up today? This builds inner respect. Staying on one thing is not talent. It is training. Train daily with the same system. Slowly, the mind stops fighting. It starts supporting you. Resistance means the feeling that stops you from starting or continuing work. It comes as laziness, fear, boredom, or doubt. Why you should expect it? The mind wants comfort, not growth. When work becomes hard, the mind creates resistance to protect comfort. If you expect resistance, you do not panic. You stay calm and negotiation means listening to excuses like later, tomorrow, or just 5 minutes. Physical action means moving your body when the mind feels stuck. Why this works? The mind and body are connected. Movement breaks overthinking. Action sends a signal to the brain to focus. Why you should not negotiate? The mind always chooses comfort. If you listen once, it learns to delay every time. Decide once and act. This builds authority over your mind. Removing choice means fixing time, place, and task before starting. Why this helps? Too many choices confuse the mind. Confusion kills discipline. When choice is removed, action becomes automatic. Tracking effort means checking if you worked, not if you won. Why this is important? Results take time. If you chase results daily, motivation dies. Effort keeps consistency alive. Energy means sleep, food, and mental rest. Why energy matters? A tired mind cannot control itself. Low energy creates negative thinking. Good energy supports discipline. Review means checking your behavior, not judging yourself. Why review works? Review builds self-awareness. Self-awareness builds control. Control builds self-respect. And this is very important, so listen carefully. Mind control is not force. It is training. Rules plus reasons plus repetition. Create discipline. This system works for business, skills, self-respect, and life. Good. Now understand how to stay on one thing for a long time. Many people start well, but they do not stay. 8. Identity over motivation. Identity means who you believe you are. Example, I am a learner. I am disciplined. Why this matters? Motivation comes and goes. Identity stays. When work feels hard, identity pushes you. You act because this is who you are. 9. Make the path simple. A simple path means fewer tools, fewer methods, fewer plans. Why this works? A complex system confuses the mind. Confusion creates delay. Simplicity creates speed and clarity. Rule 10. Same time, same place. Doing the same work at the same time and place daily. Why this works? The brain learns patterns. Patterns reduce effort. Work becomes automatic, not emotional. Rule 11. Accept slow progress. Slow progress means small improvement every day. Why this is important? Fast progress creates pressure. Pressure breaks consistency. Slow progress builds strong habits. Rule 12. Control input. Input means what you watch, hear, and read. Why input matters? Bad input creates weak thinking. Strong input creates strong focus. The mind copies what it consumes. Rule 13. One promise rule. Make only one promise to yourself daily, and keep it. Why this works? Keeping promises builds self-trust. Self-trust builds control. Control builds discipline. Core truth. You do not control the mind by force. You control it by structure. Structure removes confusion. Clarity creates action. This is how you stay focused, stable, and consistent. Now understand why people break the system and how to protect it. Rule 14. Do not chase feeling. Chasing feeling means working only when you feel good or motivated. Why this fails? Feelings change daily. If you follow feeling, work becomes unstable. Discipline means working even when feeling is low. Rule 15. Separate thought from truth. A thought is just a thought, not a fact. Why this is important? The mind lies to stay comfortable. It says, you cannot do this. If you believe every thought, you stop. If you observe thoughts, you continue. Rule 16. Use environment control. Environment means place, tools, and people around you. Why this works? A bad environment creates distraction. A clean environment supports focus. Control space to control behavior. Rule 17. One-day focus. Focus only on today's work. Not future. Not past. Why this helps? Future creates fear. Past creates regret. Today creates action. Rule 18. Stop self-attack. Self-attack means abusing yourself after mistakes. Why this is dangerous? Fear kills consistency. Learning needs safety. Calm correction builds growth. Rule 19. Build proof. Proof means small evidence that you can stay consistent. Why proof matters? The mind believes action, not words. Each completed task builds belief. Belief strengthens control. Final system. Decide clearly. Act small. Repeat daily. Remove distractions. Stay calm with mistakes. Mind control is not magic. It is daily practice. Simple rules. Clear reasons. Repeated action. Listen carefully. If you remember these rules, not all of them, even one system, and you keep it in your mind with patience, you can change your life. Not fast, not in one day, but surely. Understand this truth first. Your mind is not your enemy. It is untrained. An untrained mind runs to comfort. A trained mind stays with purpose. When you feel lazy, it does not mean you are weak. It means your mind wants safety. When you feel fear, it does not mean you will fail. It means you are leaving comfort. This is the moment that decides everything. If at that moment you remember the rule, do not negotiate, just act small. You win. Small action is powerful. very powerful. Because the mind cannot fight small steps. Consistency is not doing a lot. Consistency is not quitting. Even if you do little, but you do it daily, your mind starts trusting you. And when the mind trusts you, focus becomes natural. Discipline becomes calm. Self-respect becomes deep. Remember this line. You do not need motivation. You need structure. Structure controls the mind. Repetition trains it. Patience strengthens it. One day, you will notice something strange. Work feels lighter. Fear feels smaller. Distractions feel weaker. Not because life became easy, but because you became stable. If you keep this system in your head, if you protect it, if you repeat it quietly, you can learn any skill, build any business, and stand strong in self-respect. No noise, no rush, just daily control. Remember this. Stay patient. Stay consistent. This is not the end. This is the rule you carry forward. If this changed your thinking, remember this channel.